I'm definitely gonna need these. Oh.
She is a cold one. In a roundabout way, we've been challenged by somebody. I think his name was Ken, left a comment on the last video and said, if you can catch a small in this river every single month of the year, you are considered an elite. And he elaborated more on that, but I have never caught a smallie in January or February, I don't think. It is now January. I actually think it's the 3rd. Actually, it's the 4th. And check the flow rates real quick. We may just make this a winter thing. Just come back to the same spot, different conditions, see what we can learn. We got about 1,300 cubic feet discharge. I think it's close to what it was last time. I consider that twice as much as summer level. The lowest I see it go in summer is like 600-700, so we're twice that. And the temperature is quite cold. We're down to 36.4 degrees, and no chance of it warming up. It's actually going to get very cold tonight. So the new thing we're trying, I got a it's a 1/4 ounce football head. I guess you call these finesse jigs. Got a longer, well, it's still short in comparison to a regular jig, but longer skirt in the back, front's chopped off pretty short, making it spread out. And I just put I would call it a Ned, but that's actually half a Senko because I don't have any actual Ned. So that's important to know because this is not floaty. You know, it'd be cooler if it's floated, but I think on a football jig it's going to work just fine. Got it on the same setup, and that cadence rod and reel. Super sensitive, good backbone, very light. Oh, what do we have here? A little swim bait. I don't know what brand that is. It's different. Somebody been fishing my hole. Beaver's putting in work. How's it going?
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
There's only one person I know that would be out here.
Me?
Ish.
Yeah, that's me. What's your name?
I'm Roger.
Roger.
Yes. How you doing?
Good, how you doing? Nice to meet you.
I figure if there's only one person that could ever be out here on this one spot on a day like today.
Yeah, I just, figured I'd hit it and see what happens.
Yeah, I know. That's how you are. I watch you all the time, dude.
Yeah? Thank you.
Yeah.
How long you been watching?
I'd say probably since early summer, because I just started getting into river fishing. It's you is the one why I started to do all this shit, and this is why I saw you here. Not that I copy where people go, but
Oh, that's fine. I mean, this is like one of the best spots for miles, so.
I saw that big walleye you got.
The 26.5 I caught here.
26.5, you got it. The guy helped you down here, you got it right down there. I got a 22 inch here.
Nice.
Over the summer. See, and I go down because I'm tired of going down. But boy,
yeah.
Bitch.
Oh, it's rough getting down there.
Oh my God. And those swim baits that you use, I never would have ever. I have swim baits for bass fishing, but I use the same ones you use.
Oh, they work.
I throw everything back, so that's the nice thing. I'm not greedy, you know what I mean?
I keep some stuff, but most of the stuff I just let it go.
I mean, that's different, but I just, I'm just like, that's why if I fish somewhere, I catch it, I throw it back. I mean, that's so they're always there for me, you know? And it's funny how you've progressed since I started watching you, too.
Yeah, I've come a long way, honestly.
Yeah, to where you're making them different baits and stuff, you know. But yeah, I remember that big trout you caught, and you were out there with a couple of them guys. That freaking huge trout. I told my wife, you caught it on that swim bait too.
Yep. I've caught everything on that swim bait.
I'm watching you. I wish I wouldn't be able to tell you that, would I?
Right? Yeah, exactly.
So nice meeting you.
Yeah, you too, for sure.
See this profile?
Definitely nice to meet you, man.
I'm the M80 guy.
Yeah, that's how I'll see you. So this is the second day in January, trying to catch a smallmouth in the Youghiogheny River. As you can see, it's pretty sunny out. And any time in winter in Pennsylvania that the sun is shining, you should go outside, because you may not see that sun again for months. So we're gonna make the most of it, and we're gonna go try to catch a smallmouth on the Yawk. See if we can become an elite. We're gonna try a new spot. Well, it's not a new spot in general, but it's a new spot for winter. I think it's a pretty decent spot for winter, maybe not. I brought some actual Neds with me, some TRDs, so they're gonna float. I think a little floating bait will be better fishing the way we gotta fish. So it's up in the air and probably moving around a little bit, you know. It's not that I don't want to use my normal swim bait, but I want to get something smaller. Going about 13 and my hands are already freezing. Oh, we didn't check the conditions. Let's check the conditions. We got down to 19 last night. Now the water flows down to 1230, dropped to about 100 cubic feet from yesterday. Temperature dropped down last night, but is rising fairly rapidly. It's 35 degrees right now, so temperature, yeah, of course it'd be cool to catch it when it's in the 40s, but I don't think it's gonna happen in January or February. But we have this nice sharp rise happening. I don't know if you guys can see that. That could be the key in catching some fish. Oh, almost hooked the crap out of myself. Something about 12-mile-an-hour January wind that just chills your fingers to the bone. You know, I think I have a second pair of gloves I'm gonna put on. Put those on, and then I'll put these guys on over top. Yeah. All we need is one smallie. Yeah. Let's go this way. All right, we have an Ed on an 1/8 ounce jig head. Super far cast. Now we do nothing. Wait for a bite. Got a little bit of ice growing on some stuff down there. I think this is beat. All right, let's get out of here. Should we run to the pier? It's not windy today. Maybe we should. Yeah, we're going to the pier. We tried it here. It ain't quite working out. Yeah. Oh, she's cold. All right, spot number 2. Oh, it's cold. Make a couple casts with this 1/8 ounce to see if it'll stay put anywhere since it's not windy. Can't quite cast far enough, but we'll see what happens. All right, we're changing. We're going back to what I normally would use. I have more confidence in it. Quarter. Let's do the double Davies. Let's go like that. Now we are gonna get out there, and it's gonna stay put. Well, she's still moving slowly, but it's moving. Oh, good. That's exactly where I want it. I'm going to try and focus on, if I feel a bite, just reel down and then do a more of a Not a sharp hook set, but a slow and long. Just hear that drag go. That's what I want. I want to sit down, but I know this rock is cold as shit. Big. Very big. Very big. Very big. Very big. This is big. Another big one, dude. Please stay on. If it stays on, this will be our January fish we've been looking for on only the second day out. And honestly, of one of the coldest days, I did not do that hook set the way I should have. This fish is very cold, but it is not small. All he can do is head shakes, but he's heavy. I'm just gonna take it easy and enjoy this. I did not reel down and hook set like I should have. The head shakes are getting smaller now. That is a smallie. It is not small. It is not small. It is not small. Just gonna slowly bring him over here. He's looking smaller. He might be a 17. Bring him over here. Beach him a little bit. We're gonna go down. I didn't bring the board down. He's not as big as I thought. That's okay. He's still big though. He's still big. Oh yes. That is a nice one. He's very cold. He is so cold. I don't know how big he is, but he's no giant. But that is my first ever January smallmouth. And we are only one more month away from becoming elite, as Ken would say. And as long as we can get one in February, that means we would have caught a smallmouth in every month for an entire year. That guy is cold. He's okay though. See you, bud. There's the January smallmouth we needed. The conditions were really good. I knew that for here because that 1/4 ounce is sitting out there real nice. Well, after the big head shakes, I realized he was smaller because it was little head shakes, but not as big as I thought he was from that initial hook set. Again, I didn't play my cool. I did not take my time, reel down, and hook set. I just swung when I felt it. First ever January smallmouth on the Yawk. So this is absolutely winter smallmouth fishing. All we gotta do is get a smallmouth in February and we'll be set. Now, you know, you could take this challenge however you want. Maybe it's supposed to start in January. I'm just going off of the fact that I know this last year, I know I caught fish in March and April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and we caught smallies on New Year's Eve, or Christmas Eve. I do have an idea of another spot. I have fished before, but never caught anything, but I bet you it'd be an excellent winter fishing spot. And we're probably gonna put that on the list for this week. Yeah, we might find some new spots because A, no one's gonna be in the spots. B, you know, if February gets even colder, it's 3 weeks away, things can change. So if we find more spots, we'll have more opportunities to make sure we can secure catching a smallie in February, because we'll have multiple spots to choose from. God damn. That's a good spot. That's a good spot. Well, that came a little easier than I thought, technically. But we're going to have a hard time ahead of us trying to get one in February, I bet. I do think I'm going to venture and try to find some more spots like this for winter fishing. I want to look for spots with piers, bridges, pilings, whatever you want to call it. I have one in mind that I think we're going to hit pretty soon. But anyways, if you enjoyed this, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell so you can follow along in the winter Yock River smallie fishing thing I got going on. Maybe I can be joined into the elites, but I think I'm going to have to put some work in. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.